Hello, it's me. I'm with Mr. H. There he is. He's burning a bit of crap on the fire.
There we go. Keep the fire going.
Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Best thing I've seen today. Anyway, last video we did. Social conditioning, basically. For example, I myself have been unemployed for a while. And you'll get people from your own social fucking strata saying, get a job, you, pay your fucking taxes. Or, that kid's fat. When you're at school, a kid would be singled out as fat. A kid would be singled out as weird. A kid would be singled out as he looked a bit effeminate. You know, there's all this in the structure of our society. Why you have to ask yourself the question, why do people think like this? Because they come out with things like this. The reason is society has been engineered to police itself, so divide and conquer, keeping everybody in the same class, divided by calling them names, people picking on each other. And if all the people in the world was in unity, you know, the powers that be would be shitting themselves. So what happens is people basically are at each other's throats, everybody's calling each other, and we have this social conditioning. There's a Japanese saying, a nail that stands out must be hammered in, and that's how society, you know, I myself, I'm Mr. H to a certain extent, because we're kind of like, I wouldn't say low, well, we're kind of, outcast is the wrong word, but you know, we're like loners kind of thing. You do get stick for it, you know what I mean? And why you're not like that, or you're a bit weird, why don't you think like us, you know what I mean? Why don't you want to go to Nando's on a Friday, and why don't you like fucking watching Coronation Street, you know, and all this shit that you're supposed to do. Anyway, I'll be quiet now. Mr. H, have you any thoughts?
Well, you're right, you are right, there is that train of thought amongst human beings. And I find it rather ironic as so-called liberals are at the forefront of it, when you come to think about it. But we've been there ourselves. I mean, we were both into rock music, didn't we?
Yeah.
We come from a small-minded town, we've got to say that. Close-minded town where it was all rugby, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it still is.
And it still is.
Rugby, football, no, it's, you know, the beer, that's it.
And to be honest with you, Jimmy, I must admit, you know, I didn't like it at that point because you associated the game with them type of people. I do now like watching a game of rugby. You just realise it's the people and the mindset that's wrong, not the actual game.
Yeah.
But that's another story. I think the powers that be do it in order to keep. I look at it as a pyramid system, and you've controllers at top, and then you've people they control the middle, and the middle control everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you're looking up and you look up the pyramid, you don't look to the top, do you?
No, you only see the middle,
level.
The next level, yeah. And a lot of the people in the middle of the pyramid don't even know who at the fucking top of the pyramid themselves. But no. That's another. Basically, it's we are conditioned to be judgmental of people. We're conditioned to be suspicious of people, and we are conditioned. We are conditioned beings in the sense of you were born, someone gives you your name, someone gives you a birth certificate, you're carted off to school where your fucking head is filled with someone else's ideas, you know what I mean? And then when they think they've done enough of a number on you, you're pushed out the door into work. And you basically, school today, it's just to condition children to work. I was going to say that.
Sorry.
Put on a uniform, you know, to be the same, to conform, to comply. It's all, our lives are based on compliance. It's like the Pavlovian. We ring bells so we're fed. You know, we're a fucking. Humanity is nothing but like fucking Pavlovian dogs, you know, and it takes a lot of strength and a lot of conviction to kind of break out of your social conditioning, because you will be fucking mocked, you will be vilified by everybody else because you don't fit into because if you stand out from the framework, you know, for example, society wants everyone reining in now. You know, the homeless people, you can't feed homeless people because they're outside of the framework. You know, they're putting spikes in shop doorways because they want the homeless to come and, look, I surrender, okay, I'll come into your system. You know what I mean? Shave me head, give me a job and all that. They're making it, even motorcycle gangs. I know people in motorcycle gangs, and they're shaking them down. You know what I mean? They want all outlaw kind of what am I looking for? The word is I'm looking for outlaws of society to be like reeled in. You know what I mean? Which all is to play the game and be socially conditioned, and just have a think about that. You know, next time you're judging someone, you know, is that you actually talking, or is it what you've been taught to do?
And it does prove as governments or powers that be do condition people. I mean, you only need to go back to, say, the 1960s, and it was a totally different way of thinking. That was the different conditioning. Now they've been told that's wrong, you know, they're going out and drinking and smoking and all that.
Yeah.
It's all what somebody thinks. How will this fit our agenda?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, shape yourself to your own mould. You know what I mean, and don't try to be what other people want you to be. Be yourself, because if you do not, you will have a very long and unhappy life. Thank you very much.